Hi friends, it's Deborah and I'm here on the Carnival Horizon cruise ship, and it's a vast ocean there. We're coming in from almost in Venezuela back to Miami on the return now from our 8-day cruise. And I just reminded as I look over the water, it kind of maybe is mesmerizing at some level. It kind of seems like, it's just water and there's not much differentiation. Well, there's a lot of differentiation. First, in the waves that are turned up, I'm just going to go 360 here. Here's the waves that are in our path, and I'm going to talk about us women making waves, because some of us were raised to not make waves, right? It's kind of like, don't make waves. And women have received that message over the centuries. And yet many women have stepped up and said, there needs to be a wave here, and I'm the one to initiate it. So I am completely in favor of us magnifying our impact, right? Magnifying our impact on what might seem like, it's just more blue ocean. Well, it's blue ocean with a whole lot of mystery underneath and atop that blue ocean. So earlier I was sitting out here just gazing across, and I saw humpback whales in the distance, like way out here. And of course I didn't have my camera, and I didn't want to miss the moment. So I enjoyed it with my eyes, which are some of the best cameras that we own, right? And then I said to myself, a lot of times there is reward, there is a lot of prize, if you will, in some things that maybe we're kind of looking at but not really seeing. And I want us to bring the opportunities to our existence, to our present, so that we can amplify whatever that impetus is, put our mark on it, and send it back out into the world in order to make a huge impact. And I don't care what your area of specialty is, you have your own fingerprint that you can add to that. And that matters. You matter, and your footprint and your fingerprint matter, because your approach is going to speak to some groups of people. You don't even know the effect of that kind of reach. And so I invite us to step up and become We Can Do It Women. And my motto in the We Can Do It Women movement is we're going to bust barriers, yes, and we're going to build bridges so that those behind us can follow in, or at least get encouragement to go ahead and create their new path, and then becoming brighter beacons, because we're already beacons. I just want us to take the dust off of our beacon lights so that we can shine more brilliantly. And that shine and that illumination is going to be the spark that ignites one of our sisters' lives and changes it. Just like that. Just like you see a humpback whale. Just like you see waves in the ocean. And I'm reminded of Diana Nyad, of course, swimming from Cuba to Florida. And she clearly traversed waters that were pretty wave-filled and creature-filled. And then she wrote the book, Find a Way. And I'm all about us finding a way. Finding a way to come into our full selves, women, including financial prowess. And that's my swim lane. Happy to share with you more details around that, to up-level your financial confidence so that it also up-levels your self-confidence and every other facet of our wealth. Because wealth includes health, spirituality, sociability, friendships, relationships, and of course, money. So I'm about uplifting our self-confidence around our money, and I do that by translating finances into English. Yes, I do. I just don't respect money in a way that causes me to be distant from it. I don't worship it. It's a tool. And if I can help you envision money as a tool for your next chapter, your next project, your next dream, then I will have felt very fulfilled, and I will want to watch your trajectory, watch you soar. So yeah, I want you to make waves. I want you to make whatever wave is comfortable for you right now, and then I also want you to stretch beyond your comfort zone, because that's often where our lessons are learned. And so, yes, take calculated risks and be mindful of some of the dangers of excessive risk-taking. And yet many of us aren't doing anywhere near that level of danger. So I invite us to start taking smaller steps, because little wins beget bigger wins. And I'm all about us winning. Yes, I am. So it's time for us to belly up to the table and the financial table and fill our own financial cups. Look over the vast blue ocean in front of us, whether it's in our minds or we have the privilege to be looking at it firsthand, as I do now. It's kind of why I wanted to share it with you. It's just gorgeous, isn't it? And so I invite you to become a We Can Do It Women. We Can Do It Women take radical responsibility for where we are. And that may include forgiving ourselves for some past missteps. Yes. So I like to call them missteps, because that connotes action. And I like to make waves, because that means some boat, some vessel is moving. No, I don't want us to stagnate, because that's almost always deadly in some form or another. So We Can Do It Women incorporate our emotional intelligence with our intellect, and we bring a holistic approach to managing our money and our wealth and securing our future, so that our philanthropy can grow and multiply. And then we step up and we step into the next challenge, and we lead as we were born to do. So I invite you to come to WeCanDoItWomen.com for more tips and tools, and follow us on YouTube. I am filled with all kind of analogies, and I hope that 2024 is the year of We Can Do It Women rising. Yes, I do. And we'll attempt to play a big part in that. Thanks so much.